Hello Virgo, this is Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of January 2019, focusing on your career and work life. So I hope that you have a good month so far and also a good year. Finally 2018 is ending. So yeah, wishing you a very good year next year. So let's get started. As always, we already pre-shuffled the card for you prior to the reading, so let's see what is in store for you. So the first card for you representing the present position of your spread, or towards the beginning of the month, you have this Seven of Clubs. So the Seven of Clubs here indicates that you have to defend your idea, you have to go towards a naysayer, you have to prove or try to convince people on the idea that you have related to your work. It looks like that you may have to like present something to the publics or to the people in your company. So it can also be like if you are doing a proposal or pitch or things like that, you may have to try to convince people, like especially your boss, to buy into your idea, like to invest some of your budgets towards your ideas or your proposal type of thing. Other than that, it can also be you will have several different interviews. If you can and you try to sell yourself, try to convince the interviewer that you are worth to be hired, that you have those skill sets that they are looking for. And that can be something that is very useful as well, like you try to convince people and try to defend your idea on how things are going through. And that can be something that is very like positive as well. So it doesn't always have to be negative, like of course you get opposition, but it doesn't mean that the opposition will win, because you also have to fight back towards them. So then the next card here, representing the influence cards or the bridge cards towards the middle of the month, you have the Ace of Clubs. So as I said before, so it looks like this card indicating like towards the middle of the month you will reap the rewards of your hard work, like whatever the case may be. If you are convincing people or convincing your employer to buy into your ideas, like I said before, you get approval towards the middle of the month. Or if you are like getting an interviews or things like that, you might get a call back for the second interview or final interview, even get the offer towards the middle of the month. There's a moving forward movement here towards the middle of the month. I think as I'm understood as well that all the planets are moving forward until February. So especially during the month of January, there is some forward movements going on in the universe. So it's actually the best time for you to act on what you wanted to do. So the next card that you have representing the past position of your spread, you have the Eight of Diamonds. So the Eight of Diamonds here actually indicates that you are like feeling abundant, or feeling grateful on what you have. Actually is very, very good. Other than that, it can also be for some of you who already get a job. Possibly in the past you might have got like on the job trainings, like a training program from the company that you are working on, and that can be very beneficial for you. Like it can increase your skill and capabilities and expertise, and that can be something that you are looking towards that as well. So the next card here representing the things that you learned from the past, you have the Nine of Spades. So the Nine of Spades here actually it's quite unusual, I would say, because you are learning from your mistakes or your fear. Or maybe like it can be like a fear of rejections, like if you have been rejected several times and you learn from that how to react on to those rejections. Like for the first time when you were rejected, maybe you are feeling sad, and the second time you might still feel upset. Maybe the third time you may already learn from that, and then start to accept whatever decision that you will get. And then maybe for the fifth or the 10th time or 20th time, you will suddenly realize that this is a normal process, and like, everyone get rejected sometimes, and that can be something that is, you learn a lot from that. And also from this kind of card, it can also, it means that you are like you can control your emotions. Sometimes it's very hard to control your emotion, especially your fear, because that fear is related to your ego, and that can be very, very useful for you, especially towards the month of January. So the next card that you have representing the things that you need to let go of, you have the 10 of diamonds. So I think that is related to the offer here that you get. Possibly you may have to leave your homes. Maybe you are leaving your securities, or your the place of employment. Sorry, the place of residence. For a better employment opportunities. That can be something related here, or otherwise that can also be related to, I think, the things that you learn from the past as well. Maybe if you have got like lost some things in the past, you also learn how to let go those things, and this is the same thing here. Maybe you are maybe you lost something in the past related to your possessions or your securities type of thing. Maybe you learn how to let go of those things in the past. So it's always good to let go those things that may no longer going back into your life. You have to sometimes let those go, so that the new things can come in. So the next card that you have representing the future cards, towards the end of the month, you have the 6 of spades. So definitely you have to travel somewhere. You have to go for this. I think you are accepting those offers in some way. Most of you, you are getting those like jobs that you want, or positions that you are looking towards, like relocations, position or directions, or new employments in a new departments, and those type of things require you to travel a lot. So I see it that you are moving and you are leaving your works and your place of residence for a better opportunities towards the end of the month. So let's see what is your clarifying card here. At the bottom of the deck you have this 5 of spades. So this 5 of spades, as a clarifying card, it indicates strongly that you may have to defend your idea. You may have to like fight for your rights. Sometimes in life you cannot achieve, or you cannot get what you want easily. You may have to struggle. You may have to work on towards your dreams. You have to work on it. You have to hustle, and there's nothing is like given to you for free. You have to work on that, because life is a struggle. So you have to do it, and because you have to work towards it at least, so that in the end you will finally be able to achieve what you want. So the main point here, as far as the 5 of spades is concerned, you do have to be very diligent on the things that you wanted to happen, and works yourself towards that goal. And finally you'll be able to get what you want, and then travels and leave the unhealthy situations in your current condition right now. So I think that's overall readings here. It looks like very, I would say, challenging a little bit, but I think it's overall is still positive though, because you will get still what you want. but just have to be, controlling your emotions, and focusing on your goal is very important things to do, especially in the beginning of the year. In the first month of the year, it's gonna be a very important one. So yeah, I think that's overall readings for you here. I hope this reading is helpful, and if you like the reading, just click like, and if you haven't subscribed already, just click subscribe. And if you want to donate to our channel, you can do that by sending your donations via PayPal on the email here. And if you want to have a personal reading, you can also contact the same email address here. And yeah, I hope that you will have a very great year 2019, and see you next month. Thank you.